Coquitlam's big move, markets are shifting, ski towns are heating up. Coquitlam's newest tower is taking shape, and an investment outlook that could reshape your long term strategy. Plus, a standout tech feature and a community event you won't want to miss. Let's dive in.
It's sunny. It's sunny in Van.
What happens when Canadians stop flying south for winter and start investing right here at home? Canada's ski towns are answering that question loud and clear by becoming one of the strongest real estate performers of 2025. While many urban markets slowed this year, ski region demand is surging, powered heavily by the growing Buy Canadian movement. Royal LePage's 2025 Winter Recreational Property Report shows home prices in top ski destinations rising 3.8% in the first 9 months, pushing the average detached price to $982,000. Some regions saw explosive growth. Sun Peaks 24.3%, Mont Sutton 23.6%, and Canmore 9.5%. Even condos, weak in many cities, are thriving. Whistler's median condo price jumped over 20%, hitting $702,000. Nearly 47% of recreational property experts say Canadians are intentionally investing locally. Travel numbers back this up. Only 26% of Canadians plan to visit the US this winter, and snowbird travel among boomers has fallen 66%. Vacation rentals are rising too. Jane's Luxury Rentals reports a 10% year over year revenue increase driven by longer winter bookings. Canada's recreational regions are proving remarkably resilient, and ski towns are leading the way. So the real question is, are ski markets becoming the new winter hotspot for Canadian investors? If you had to choose one home type that felt the biggest shift this year, which one would you guess? Let's walk through the market in a clean, natural flow, starting from the overall trend. Overall, home prices declined across all four cities, but each city had its own pace. Coquitlam eased 4.0% to about $1,036,400. Richmond followed, slipping 4.9% to $1,089,000. White Rock took a noticeably sharper turn, down 9.3% to $1,065,700. And Maple Ridge slid 4.5%, now around $932,200. It's a broad cooling that sets the tone for the rest of the market. Moving into detached homes, we see steady pullbacks. Coquitlam's detached homes dropped 5.4% to $1,706,000. Richmond dipped 5.1%, still sitting high at $2,027,100. White Rock moved down 8.1% to $1,754,000, and Maple Ridge softened by 3.7%, landing near $1,239,300. Detached owners definitely felt some downward pressure. The apartment market shows the steepest adjustments. Coquitlam fell 6.1% to $690,700. Richmond dropped 5.3% to $696,800. White Rock slipped 9.7% to $581,300. And Maple Ridge experienced the sharpest apartment correction at 11.4%, settling at $491,600. This segment clearly absorbed the most movement. Then we get a subtle shift with townhouses. Coquitlam stands out as the only area with an increase, a modest 0.7% rise to $1,040,800. Richmond saw a 6.9% decline to $1,049,100. White Rock moved down 8.2% to $879,100. And Maple Ridge finished with a 2.4% dip to $750,600. Townhouses show a mix of resilience and correction depending on the city. With these changes across each home type, some steady, some sharp, which segment do you think sets up the strongest buying opportunity heading into 2026? Coquitlam is starting with a mix of rain and cloud cover, but conditions gradually clear as skies shift toward brighter, sunnier stretches. And just like the weather opening up, one of the city's biggest new developments is making its presence known. Pine and Glen East Tower by Omni Group. Located at 1175 Pine Tree Way in North Coquitlam, this upcoming community puts residents at the center of everything. It's only 3 minutes from Lincoln SkyTrain Station and a 5 minute walk to Coquitlam Center Mall, giving instant access to transit, shopping, dining, and everyday essentials. Scheduled for completion in June 2028, The 45-story tower will bring 364 homes ranging from 485 to 1,025 square feet, priced from $524,900 to $1,014,900, with an average of $1,082 per square foot. Inside, homes feature laminate flooring, quartz counters, porcelain tile bathrooms, integrated Blomberg and Fulgor appliances, and 9-foot ceilings, along with individual AC in every unit. Amenities span the 7th and 8th floors, highlighted by a 5,000 SQ Self-Red Fitness Center. The deposit structure is 5% plus 5% plus 10%, with incentives of $5,000 off one-bed homes and $10,000 off larger layouts. As Coquitlam continues to evolve into a major transit oriented hub, is Pine and Glen shaping up to be one of the standout future buys in the city? Imagine securing an investment property for $706,000 and starting with a $52,950 down payment. That puts your mortgage amount at $653,050, resulting in a monthly mortgage payment of $3,512. Based on today's rental data, the potential monthly rent is $2,555, resulting in a monthly gain or loss of $1,163. Even with that early negative cash flow, your down payment yearly ROI with rent comes in at 0.14%, showing that the real value of this investment isn't in the month to month numbers, it's in the long term returns. Over the next decade, your mortgage paydown alone builds $183,959 in equity. With appreciation, the property value increases in 10 years to $1,690,938. And if you decided to sell at that point, the 10-year profit would be $984,938. When you combine everything, your down payment, rent, and equity built, your 10-year position reaches $1,221,847, giving you a total return on investment of 1,998%. And even if you apply a 50% conservative 10-year forecast, the future value still lands at $1,193,359, which means a 50% 10-year profit if the property were sold would be $487,359. With every one of these numbers pointing toward long term upside, what kind of investor do you think is ready to take advantage of an opportunity like this? If you're looking for a bedroom upgrade that blends design, function, and smart features, the Decala ChronoSense alarm clock is a surprisingly impressive little device. Its standout feature is the 2.8-inch IPS full color screen, which auto dims based on room lighting and displays animated themes like ninja, spaceman, and night, as well as calming visuals for winding down. Waking up is fully customizable with 4 programmable alarms, including weekday, weekend, or full 7-day scheduling. And if you're a heavy sleeper, the volume reaches up to 98 dB, giving you a strong wake up without being harsh. At night, there are 10 sleep sounds to choose from: white noise, nature ambience, and soft melodies, while real time temperature and humidity readings help you dial in the perfect sleep environment. Setup is intentionally simple with a 3 button control system, so you don't need a manual to get started. The clock also includes a date display, an hourly chime, automatic dimming, and a built-in thermometer slash hygrometer to keep your room comfortable. With this many features packed into one device, is this the smartest bedside upgrade you've seen yet? If you're looking for a warm, festive way to celebrate the season in Coquitlam, the Dogwood Tea Cookies and Carols event is the perfect holiday afternoon with friends, family, and neighbors coming together for festive cheer. Happening on Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. This gathering features classic carols performed by the Dogwood Senior Society songsters and the ukulele band, creating a cozy, nostalgic atmosphere. Guests can enjoy tea and holiday cookies while listening to music from 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Dogwood Pavilion, located at 1655 Winslow Avenue, Coquitlam, BCV 3J0E7. For more information, you can call 604 927 4386, email pavilions at coquitlam.ca. It's a simple, feel good way to slow down and enjoy the season. Will you be stopping by to soak in a little holiday spirit? That wraps up this edition of Sunny in Van. If you found this market update helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy house hunting, sunny out.
Welcome to sunny in Van, where the sun always shines. Join us on this journey to find your dream home in Vancouver, with sunny as your home.